guys, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, we're going to be talking about skincare. So I believe that skincare is definitely an important part of taking care of yourself. I've been into Korean skincare for about 2 years now. The thing is with Korean skincare, most of the products really work well because they are very gentle and the ingredients are very high quality, which I absolutely love because every product I've ever tried has actually done wonders for my skin, and it was quite difficult to narrow down to a few products because all of them I loved. But I have now got a very simple, straightforward skincare routine, morning and night. For reference, my skin is, I'd say, normal to combination, a little bit on the drier side at times, especially during winter time. But I'd like to say it's more like normal to combination in between that. I did used to experience a lot of hormonal acne, especially like around my chin, like pretty much time of the month, but sometimes even all throughout the month, just random spots would appear. But that's because that was mainly because of my diet and my lifestyle and not taking care of my skin properly and just using the most random products that I would find in like Superdrug or Boots or something like that. After I started doing my research, I realized that this type of skincare, like Korean skincare, would definitely be a perfect way to start really taking care of my skin and to really put effort and dedicate my time to taking care of my skin as well. I am very religious about my skincare. Anybody who knows me, you can ask them, they will tell you that. So morning and night, I have a specific skincare routine. It's very simple that anybody can do. And I notice the less products that I use and the higher quality products I use, the better the results are. Just because when you start putting too much stuff on your skin, it doesn't have the time to absorb it, or your skin gets confused and then you start getting redness, breakouts, rashes, all of that. And I've experienced all of that myself. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to share my products that I have used for at least 6 months or more. So a lot of them I have used for about 2 years, and there's some that I have been using for at least 6 months. So I wanted to give it some time before I did any recommendations and reviews and stuff like that. It has completely changed my skin for the better. And I mean, as you can see, I have no foundation on, by the way, just concealer under my eyes, and this is my natural skin, so it speaks for itself really. And don't get me wrong, like I have always had pretty good skin because of genetics. Like my mum has always had really clear, even skin tone, but I think that's not an excuse to not take care of your skin, because eventually I do want to not prevent wrinkles because I think wrinkles are beautiful and that's just part of aging, but I do want to prevent like sun damage and just obviously look as young as possible for as long as possible. So yeah, I hope you like this video. If you do, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe down below, comment down below for any of your skincare recommendations and what you love, and if you've tried any of the products and if you like them yourself. Sorry, I just got a message. So if you do like any of the products that I mentioned in this video myself, please do comment down below as well. And let me know if there is anything that you think I should try as well that might work for me too. Always open to suggestions, as I've always said before. So I want to begin off with cleanser because obviously that's how you start to prep your skin. I'm going to start with my morning routine. So my morning routine is very simple. Cleanse my skin, serum, and then SPF. So for my morning cleanser, I like to use this very simple Heimish All Clean Green Foam pH balanced cleanser. Hold on. It's a very gentle cleanser, very good for morning, everyday use. And it's not scented, it's not irritating. There's no ingredients in there that will irritate your skin. Well, that's what I've found personally. And it doesn't strip my skin either. Oh, I've noticed that if I do use anything that has fragrance in it or essential oils, that I do tend to get a bit of redness and just like random patches. What the fuck is going on with this lighting? Anyway, let's ignore that. But it's low acidity, it's perfect for sensitive skin, which I do tend to have at times. And I just think it's a great cleanser for anybody who has dry skin to normal skin. Probably even for oily skin, just like a morning cleanse. Obviously in the evening you might need something a little bit more tougher, but in the morning you don't really need to be scrubbing your face and going hard with it. You just need to freshen it up a little bit. So a lot of the Korean skincare products I've noticed have an ingredient called Centella asiatica extract. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's one of the most popular ingredients that I've noticed especially in my skincare as well. Like, it's pretty much in all of it, which is a very skin healing and soothing ingredient. I've noticed that my skin absolutely loves it, and it just, yeah, it absorbs all of it. And it also has a small amount of witch hazel, which obviously helps with like pores and like deep cleaning and stuff like that, but it's not to the point where you feel it. It just feels very, very gentle. And like I said, once you wash your face, it doesn't feel stripped. Like when you dry it as well, your skin shouldn't feel tight when you do wash your face with a cleanser. Just an FYI, because if it does, that means you're just stripping your skin of its natural oils that are needed for your skin to actually be healthy. For my evening cleanser, I also use Hamish. This is called the Matcha Biome Amino Acne Cleansing Foam, and it's specifically for acne. Like I said, there we go. Like I said, I don't really experience acne that much. Maybe at like when it's the time of the month, I'll get like an odd spot here and there. But this is an amazing product if you do have spots. However, once you start using it, when I started using it about 5-6 months ago now, I did break out for like 2 weeks straight, because what it does is it removes the dead skin cells from your face, making all the shit come out basically. And then it kind of purges. It's like skin purging, for example. So skin purging can last anywhere between, I think it's 6 to 8 weeks normally. So that's what roughly happened to me. And it did take a little bit of time to clear up and for my skin to get used to it. But it's worth it. It definitely is. It has, I think, let me double check. So the cleanser contains salicylic acid, which obviously exfoliates your skin. And I use this every single night. So in the evening after I do, because I do a double cleanse in the evening, but for my first cleanse, I use micellar water, which is just a Garnier micellar sensitive skin one, the pink bottle one, the pink top bottle one, pink top bottle? Yeah, anyway. So I use that to remove my makeup first of all with like cotton pads, and then I'll use this afterwards to cleanse my skin properly. And again, this is also pH balanced, and even though it has salicylic acid, it doesn't strip my skin. Like when I clean my face, again, and I dry it, it does not feel tight, which I was really, really surprised about. However, I did notice, because I tried using this like twice a day, I don't recommend that, especially if you have like sensitive skin like me. There's no need for it. Once a day is fine, and you can even use this like maybe 3 times a week if you do have more sensitive, drier skin. But it's a good one to use to like exfoliate your skin, because I don't use physical exfoliators at all, and this is the only form of skin exfoliation that I do. I don't even put because I used to use retinol before, and that messed up my skin, but we'll talk about that a bit later on. I got this. There's still like, I can still see that there's like still half in there. I use this every single evening, and I've had it for 6 months. That's amazing. And again, with this one as well, so you don't need a lot of product with these. You just need like a little pea-sized amount. Rub it between your hands. This one foams quite a bit, whereas this one is very creamy. So it's definitely more of a cream gel cleanser, whereas this does foam up a little bit. And yeah, I love that. So those are 2 of my favorite go-to cleansers at the moment. And I used to use the Fresh Soy cleanser, which is my OG cleanser, but it's so pricey, and it does last and it is worth it. But I did want to have something, which I think this one is definitely a good dupe for it if you are looking for a similar one but more affordable. I'm going to go into serums. So after I cleanse my face, I use a serum, and I think serums are one of those products that you do need. I personally think that. So instead of like a toner, because I don't use toners, I would opt for a serum instead, because they have more moisturizing ingredients, and they're more potent, I think, personally, and they're also more moisturizing, and I just feel like I get more out of it than a toner. And my absolute favorite is the Purito Centella Unscented Serum. When I tell you, this serum is just magic. It is absolute magic. It's £20 for this little bowl. I use 3 squirts, so I do this morning and night. After I cleanse, I use this straight away, and I do 3 squirts each time. And even though it says on here 1 to 2 pumps is enough, I just don't feel like it is, but it probably is. But I just like to smother my face in it, and also my neck. Another thing is, don't forget your neck. People, when I see people do their skincare, a lot of these people forget to do their neck. And that's just weird to me because your neck is still part of your face. Anyways, so this is essential oil free. So there is two. Okay, so this one is usually always out of stock because it's such an OG. So I get the scented version instead because it's still the same similar ingredients. It's just that this has a scent to it, like a, I think it's lavender. What is that? I think it's like a lavender scent to it. I think, I'm not sure. But even though as much as I love this, I am in love with this. I love this, but I'm in love with this. So I would always opt for this one if I can, if they have it in stock. So I do try to like get two at the same time, so I'm prepped for like the next 2-3 months or so. So I do, this does go in about a month and a half, I think. So for me, it lasts for about a month and a half, but it's so worth it. It's such a great serum. It's one of the best serums I've ever tried, and the ingredients are amazing. So it's got also Centella asiatica extract. It's soothing and nourishing. It's got niacinamide, ceramides, and peptides. Niacinamide is one of my most favorite skincare ingredients. I just feel like it works so well for my skin. It's super moisturizing. It helps with like redness and any marks that you have on your skin. So like say from previous spots, it helps to fade them a lot. But it does take time, and I think my skin needed to get adjusted to niacinamide as well, because I feel like at first when I started using it, it did irritate my skin a little bit. Not this specific product, but there was another product that had a lot. Actually, it was this one, the CosRx snail mucin, but this one, mucin, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but this has half the snail rate, like the snail stuff, and then the half of it is niacinamide. But obviously it's only like 2 ingredients really. Obviously there's a bit more, but those are the main ones. As you can see, it's got like half pump, like half the pump. So this serum is amazing. Like the glow that it gives you is insane. Like it's not matched. Like it just makes you look so healthy and glowy. But I will say that it's not moisturizing whatsoever. I feel like it just sits on my skin. My skin does not absorb it. And I completely just like went from that. I just realized. Anyways, I'm just comparing stuff now. I do recommend it if you have normal to oily skin, but also if you want that glow. I mean, if you have really oily skin, you might not want that. But like I said, the glow that it gives is insane. It's so nice. But also I don't think it's a must for me. It's good, but I don't love it. It's not something that I would repurchase again. And also I think this bottle is like £30, which to me, I don't feel like it's worth that. I haven't tried the snail mucin that's just on its own, so I don't know how that would work. But I also noticed that I did get a few breakouts with this, like random little white pimples, which is apparently common if you are allergic to dust, because dust and snail stuff has a link to it somehow. So my friend did try this as well, and she said that she got the same kind of reaction, so do be wary of that. But other than that, it is a good serum if you want that nice glow and a higher dosage of niacinamide. This is it. But I noticed with this that my skin did react to it a little bit after a while at first, and then it got better, and then it started to go off again. It was really weird, so I did stop using this, which was a bit of waste of money, but you know, it happens. If you don't try stuff, you'll never know. But yeah, this, if you do have sensitive skin, this is suitable for any skin type. It's just very moisturizing, helps with redness, like I said before, with any marks and blemishes. It's definitely suitable for people with acne prone skin because there's no ingredients in there that will clog your pores. And all of these ingredients and all of these products that I do have, I do believe are suitable for acne prone skin, just because obviously I try to avoid anything that blocks my pores, because I feel like anything that I do use that blocks my pores, I instantly react to it. So yeah, this is a fave of mine, and I hate to share it with you, but like, I just love it. I'm going to link down below the website that I get all my stuff from. There's 2 websites that I usually go to for my Korean skincare. So that's it for the serums, and now I'm going to move on to moisturizers and SPF. So for my evening moisturizer, I used to use, so I would use this serum, and then I would use a retinol from Face Theory, And I was using that for like 2 years religiously. But what I did notice is that my skin, it did take a while to adjust, because obviously with retinol it does remove your dead skin cells as well, and it does help your skin to regenerate basically at a faster rate. But I noticed that my skin just wasn't really adjusting to it, and even though it did work for a while, I just think like I damaged my skin barrier quite a lot by using it, and it just didn't suit my skin. And retinol doesn't suit everybody, of course, and I feel like over time it might even make your skin worse. I know there's people that have been using retinol for like 20 plus years and it works magic for them, but I guess it also depends what kind of retinol you use as well. But I just feel like with it causing a lot of sun sensitivity and all of that, I just don't feel like it's worth it. And I'm not scared to get wrinkles like I mentioned before, so I'm happy to not keep on using it. So to repair my skin barrier after using retinol, I opted for this Purito. Again, Purito is probably one of my favorites Korean skincare brands that I've tried. The Panthenol Rebarrier Cream. So it's got 10% panthenol, and then also Centella asiatica extract, squalene and niacinamide as well. So it looks like that. This I've been using also for 6 months, so this is my second bottle now, and my other bottle lasted me for 6 months as well, which is amazing because you don't need a lot of it. And that's what I love about Korean skincare products. They're so potent that you don't need a lot of the product, and it just shows that they're not out here to get the money, and they're not just like, oh, use this amount of product, blah blah blah. They want you to get the most out of your product, and at good quality and good prices as well. And obviously some of these products are like this, for example, £30 for that. Like, it's a lot for a serum, like for me personally anyway. Obviously I know people spend a lot more on serums, but I know people that wouldn't even spend £5 on a serum. So it just depends what kind of product you're going after, and like the quality of it and what you want from your product, because some people just want the luxury. Like when you buy luxury products, for example, they just want to feel luxurious while using it. They don't really care what it does to their skin. But my main priority is my skin, so I don't care what the packaging is like. I don't care like if it's got, I don't know, like famous people using it or not. For me, it's important that it works for me and for my skin, so I don't care about all the other stuff. And this I think is £20 as well for this bottle, but again, this lasted me I think 5-6 months for one bottle, and I used it every single night. So yeah, I use this in the evenings only after I put my serum on, and that's it. So for my evening routine, I will use this. Well, I use my micellar water first, then I use my cleanser, then I use the serum, and then I will use this moisturizer. And then yeah, I think this is a great, you can use this obviously in the mornings as well underneath your SPF, but I don't feel the need to because my SPF is quite moisturizing anyway. But yeah, this is a great product to help repair your skincare, like skin barrier, if you have damaged it from using a very abrasive product, or you got a lot of redness, or your skin just feels very dry. This baby right here is gonna make it feel amazing. It literally, like, I wake up with such plump, delicious skin. It just looks so good, and I just feel like a little fresh baby when I wake up. So yeah, I do definitely recommend this one right here. And I'm so sorry about the lighting. Can you see it? I will list everything down below, of course, as I always do. And then for my last two products are SPF recommendations. So the one I'm using right now, and I have been using for the past 1.5 years, I think, is the Purito, again, Daily Go-To Sunscreen. So it's 50 plus. Can you see it? So that's the one that I've been using for 1.5 years, I'd like to say. Yeah, I think so. So this bottle again lasts me for about 2-3 months, which is really good. So I use like 2 full finger lengths, like spread them like that on 2 fingers like that, and then I just put it all over my face and my neck. So that seems to be enough for me, and I use this after I put my serum on, and only in the mornings, of course. I don't reapply my SPF throughout the day, just because I don't feel the need to. and I do wear it every single day, even if I'm indoors, just because it's part of my skincare now. And what I noticed with SPF is that it really helps with any marks that have been left over from like previous spots and like acne or anything like that. It really brightens it, because obviously SPF, it has like that whitening effect to your skin. I think this is suitable for darker skin tones though, because it doesn't seem to leave a white cast. Obviously I'm white, so I can't say much, but when I'm putting it on, you can tell whether something will, like an SPF, will leave a white cast or not, because you can even tell it on light skin, I feel like, from like other SPFs that I've used as well. But I don't think this does. It's very weightless. It just feels like a very lightweight moisturizer, but it absorbs so well. It's not sticky. It doesn't stick to you. It doesn't have a disgusting smell, nothing like that. And also it gives you a lovely healthy glow, as you can see right now. But yeah, I do definitely recommend this. This is definitely one of my favorite SPFs at the moment. And the one that I used before was the CosRX Aloe Soothing Sun Cream. So you've probably seen this one as well. I did love this for about a year. However, it is scented, and because I was trying to get away from all the scented stuff, I stopped using it and opted for that one instead, that is not scented. And this is really good. It's very moisturizing, and it's a bit richer though. It's a little bit more heavier than the other one, but it does absorb into your skin really well, and it doesn't leave me as shiny or glowy as this one though, which is a bit weird because it is heavier. But I feel like because it is heavier, it kind of like mattifies it a bit out. I don't know how to explain that, but it just absorbs into your skin really well. And it's definitely, you don't need a moisturizer with this either. So you can, what I used to do is just wash my face, and I didn't even use a serum before, so I would just put this on. But I tried going back to using this one. This is like, actually, like the bottle is still full but it just not, I can't compare it to this one. But I do like it. If I didn't have this, like if I ran out of this, I'd definitely use this, like no problems whatsoever. It's just that I'm not really keen on the scent, and they don't do a unscented version of this, which is a bit of a bummer, because I feel like I would opt for this one for sure over that, if that makes sense. But like, I like both equally. I just feel like maybe your skin likes different stuff at different stages of your life. That's what I noticed anyway. So yeah, for my morning routine, I would use just this cleanser, this serum, and then my SPF. Very simple, very straightforward. No need to overcomplicate it, because your skin, like your skin isn't complicated. It's very simple. You just need to find products that really work for you, and you don't need to be using, like, I know there's like the 10-step skincare routine, and go ahead, do that. But if you're putting 10 different products on your skin, how do you expect your skin to adapt and absorb all of those products? I just feel like it's not realistic, and I feel like it does more harm than good, especially if you're using products that are not great for your skin type, and then you wonder which product is actually breaking you out or giving you redness or making your skin dry, but you can't figure it out because you're using so many products. So yeah, that's all for my skincare video. I hope this helps somebody. I can go more into detail if you want on any of those products. If you do have any questions, do please comment down below. If you have anything to add on, again, please comment down below as well. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video again, and I will see you next week for another one. I'm not sure what it's gonna be yet, but we will see. Anyways, we'll see you guys, and I hope you have a lovely week ahead. Bye.